Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of My City on the Mic. My name's Becca.
My name's Alexa.
My name's Sylvia.
And we'll be your hosts today. We are the Miami team.
Hi.
So today we're going to cover some topics that we thought needed to be talked about. We wanted to address the situation that's going on in the world right now, which is the coronavirus. We do understand that the circumstances in which we're under are extremely unfortunate, but we want to make sure we can keep the economy afloat by benefiting our businesses, our clients. How can social media and digital marketing benefit your business?
So yeah, that's a main question that we're all asking. We're all at home. We're all working from home. Our kids are at home. And what are we doing? We're scrolling through our phones. We're going on our computer. We're going on Facebook. Social media platforms are super important right now. And the question is, why is social media important right now? What are some things that...
I just feel like that online aspect is something also that we need to keep in mind with regards to using social media, what digital marketing is, especially now more than ever, because everyone has, everyone's eyes, more people are reaching.
Nothing you can do.
Yeah,
exactly.
Everyone's eyes are on each other because there's nothing more to do. I can bet you that a week from now, everyone's getting an update from their phone saying their screen time went up by 30%.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, there's only so many Corona memes that you can look at.
It's true.
You got to start looking for some new things. And the thing is now, how can you use this to your advantage? Everyone's on their phones. Everyone's at their computers. As a small business, what are some things that you can do in order to boost your social media, to kind of just get your content out there, get your business out there?
I think the main thing is finding a way to use it to your advantage, within your personal business. So, for example, I have some clients. I have a restaurant who he decided he was going to take a situation and do something with it. So now that people can't go into his restaurant, he's decided to broaden his delivery range. So he's paying his delivery driver more money, obviously, to go out and deliver these meals. But in return, he's getting way more sales because he broadened his range. So it's just small things like that are going to keep your business afloat at a time like this.
Not just that, it's great also to get some new customers. There's some clients that never would have even seen your business, but scrolling through Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever, they'll see your business out there, and you know what? They'll order from you.
That's absolutely true. And my restaurant already did have people that told him I'm so glad that I follow you on Instagram because this is how I was able to see that you guys broadened your delivery range.
Yeah, and also just while you're making your content to post for your restaurant or for any other business, for example, I have a client right now that's doing a special on 50% off kids. Kids are home right now. Use that to your advantage. So what he's doing is you order online through Uber Eats and you get 50% off for your kid. Run a special like that. It's super easy. I know it's a little bit of a cut, especially during these hard times, but just think of creative ways to kind of get yourself out there.
Yeah, and I feel like, for example, I follow a few blogs and people that bloggers where they right now they've always offered courses, but obviously at a price. So now though they've been doing it either half off or free even. There's cooking classes that I've seen that famous
amazing.
chefs are doing on Instagram. It's really nice. I think it's a good way to create community.
No, and Becca, when you talked about earlier how there was a gym, even a gym can kind of, a coach can be out there and teaching a class.
So what we were talking about is how there are some gyms that they've decided to get their instructors, because obviously since we can't be together at this time, what they've decided to do is each instructor is hosting their own live class through Instagram. So they're starting an Instagram live and they're literally doing the entire class from their backyard, and they have hundreds of people just on the live following along whatever the instructor is doing.
That would be amazing. You can even collaborate. What if you get a coach and you have a water bottle or even an athleisure kind of clothing line? What do? You send it to the gym, to the coach, and he'll wear it. He'll work out, and you'll kind of cross-promote. Start reaching out to other people and see if you can start getting some cross-promotion out there.
Boom, promo right there. That is true. And now that we're at a time where all eyes really are on you, everyone's on social media all day.
Yeah.
They're seeing what anyone else is up to because they're trying to get inspiration on what they should do.
Exactly.
I think that's the main point here. People are in this limbo where they literally do not know what to do anymore. They don't know where they can eat. So what are they doing? They're going on Instagram, they're going on Facebook, and they're looking to see what they can do, what they can eat. At a time like this, what's available to them. So I think that
there's only so many times you can cook at home, especially nowadays. No one cooks at home anymore.
So I think the key is just molding the situation to work for you. So,
let's say, what about like online stores? Like, I have this little, it's a baby clothing line. And what are people are scrolling through social media? They have nothing else to do except for shopping.
And it is true. Like this is the time to have a sale. It really is. This is the time because everyone is on their phone. Like e-commerce business is booming. Yes. So if you have a store, that's what you need to focus on. 100%. Like if you have e-commerce, like you need to start running a sale. But with that, you need to start running ads. You need people to know, sending out email blasts, newsletters. You need people to know what you're offering at a time like this.
There's so many things around us that you can just Google, and you can learn how to send a newsletter. You can learn how to boost an ad. You can learn it's very easy. All you have to do is just Google it and get yourself out there. You have nothing but time right now.
Exactly. And I feel like something else that's important to keep in mind is social media as like right now, it's always been, but just a big tool of like open communication. So I feel like for businesses, it's good because if you have people that are asking questions and people that are concerned, you can actually like respond to them. You know, they're your customers. So it shows that like actual, you really care about them. You're still here. Things,
it's another thing that I've kind of been looking at a lot. Instagram stories. I get it. Like it's really awesome. And I know you can make your post daily, but once you put in your Instagram story, a lot of people are just starting to look more through those you know how you started like scrolling, going to them faster? Take a little bit of extra time and put a little GIF or add something extra to a photo. Don't just post your posts and keep on going.
Yeah, make it interactive.
Spice it up.
Interactive. Ask a question.
Exactly.
You know how you can get like the questions, polls, different things. Just start making it a little bit interactive because as a consumer, you're kind of looking for a little bit more, especially since you're not going outside anymore.
Yeah.
Social media or just being on your phone is that outlet that you're looking for.
Yeah, what a lot of people are doing too that I've noticed is that people are asking their followers what it is that they want to see from them. I do think that's worked for a lot of different brands too. I know there was a huge skincare brand that I follow, and they pretty much posted like, hey, like, at a time like this, we know that skincare may not be your number one priority, but we want to know, what do you want to hear from us? What do you want to see from us? And I think that they're like the reaction that they got really boosted their reputation just because people were like, okay, these people care about the world. They care about what's going on outside of skincare, outside of like, that realm.
And that gives us into a segment into interacting with your clients online. Kind of just a lot of communication. Go to someone's Facebook and reply, be like, have you checked out our menu? Just spend the extra time on your social media and just kind of reach out to people, interact with them, send them an inbox, just a DM, just be like, hey guys, have you heard that we're doing takeout? Just kind of interact with your clients, and that helps to move things around.
Yeah, and also to like make it personal.
Yes.
So going back to like what you can do like to help a client or like anybody that has social media that's a small business would be, using your Instagram stories, using newsletters. For example, in one of the cities here, they offer like gas delivery. So it's great because I recently got an email from them saying, hey, now's the perfect time to like actually take advantage of
interactive,
us. Yeah. And use, that kind of tool that some people might not know exists, but it does, especially because who wants to go to a gas station and touch, the things that everyone touches
for you.
Yeah. So
I think that is the perfect example of like forcing the shoe to fit. I don't know. I just think that's what has to be done right now. Nobody's business is running as usual unless you are a toilet paper company or you're selling hand sanitizer or Lysol. Like those are the only companies that like business is booming. They haven't had to change a thing. Everyone else, they're like
you have to hustle. I'm sorry, and I hate to say it, but for your social media, you're going to have to hustle for your content because get your interaction up, get your content up, get everything up, and put that extra strength. You're sitting on your butt at home. You might as well start liking people's pages. You might as well start following people. Kind of start get the ball rolling.
Exactly. And also take this time to think outside of the box and do something with it. So that's another thing. I have a client who we were sitting there and we were like, okay, like what can we do to make this situation work for us right now? And she talked to me about different things that she could do. She decided that she was going to offer immune boosting IVs. And that has really, really taken off. Like, we posted it all over social media. She's getting so many responses. People love it because obviously at a time like this, you can't even buy Emergency. You can't buy vitamin C gummies. You can't buy any of those things. If you don't have a strong immune system, then you're kind of just, taking a shot. Like, if you're lucky, you're lucky, So people have really loved that. And that's a great example of what she's done to, make this situation work for her.
You can even do, I know we talk a lot here in the office. This is why it's so good that we're just getting things out there. Because throughout the day, between everyone in the office, we just kind of talk and shoot ideas and tell each other different circumstances that we've been in. And Becca was actually telling us about how her client was doing Skype consultations.
Oh, yes. How
you can't even leave. I know how exactly that's going to people's places, but now you can even do Skype.
Literally through Skype. So what they are is that normally they offer aesthetic procedure services, but they're also regular physicians. So they decided they asked me to send out a newsletter pretty much stating that, and that they're offering these consultations and appointments via Skype to people who think they may have flu-like symptoms. Because what we've noticed people are experiencing is that a lot of people are being turned down to get tested for the coronavirus. And in that case, we understand, because yes, there are some people who maybe don't need it. But at a time like this, it's important to have services just like that to stop you from having to go to the ER or urgent care.
Your aspect, your whole company.
100%.
What you can do and what you can offer.
Even after let's say after the virus is over and things are settled down, hey, that sits there right there. You can do at home consultation. It broadens your whole business.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then regarding what you can do to boost your, if you're considering boosting posts or ads or doing ads or stuff like that. One of my clients, she is in the beauty industry, and she is now offering, she would normally do live trainings, but now she's offering online training. So just doing
training what is it?
So she does eyebrow microblading.
Oh, cool.
So she basically
also going back to the classes.
Exactly.
That you're
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's also a visual. It's a visual. What she does is very visual. So it's she can. It's I guess something quote unquote easy that you could do online, because you don't necessarily have to be there in person. You could just do it virtually, and it's easy. But yeah, so just taking into consideration what ads you can do, making sure
you can even sit there and think. You can honestly, I know we're talking a lot about restaurants and med spas and different things, but think about your business. How can you sit there and just promote yourself, make a little video and boost it, create an ad right now. Ads, no one's doing anything at home. Boost that ad, boost that post, create that content, and just kind of get it out there. Spend a little bit of extra money to get it out there and get that extra engagement out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that another thing we do want to highlight, how at a time like this is when you need to hold on to your digital marketer real tight. This is, although we know that there's so much going on in the world at the moment, social media is kind of your very small grain of hope. And we've heard of tons of cases of other people who are thinking I might not be able to do this right now, but this is where your business lies at the moment, because this is what everyone's looking at.
Here at My City Social, we have a lot of clients, and we're here to tell you that you're not alone. We are here to hold your hand. When I'm telling you, this has been one of the most stressful weeks that we've had in a while, because when I'm saying that I'm on the phone with a client from the moment I get in here till almost late 9 o'clock at night, trying to help you guys fix and just kind of promote stuff. Every day is something different. We just went from yesterday being able for some restaurants to be open till today just being delivery. Tomorrow, who knows? But just know, as your digital marketer, My City Social, we are here to hold your hand and help you through this really tough time.
So we hope everybody's keeping their content up, staying in contact with their digital marketers, getting different ideas of what they can do at this time to make it work for them. And we also hope that everyone stays safe during this very uncertain time. My City Social Miami, out. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you for listening.
Wash your hands.
Talk to you guys soon. Stay clean.